This video combines everything SCS Software is officially working on right now across Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator, including new updates that were not in my older videos, like the latest Benelux city reworks, plus a clear breakdown of what the community expected from Update 1.58 versus what SCS actually delivered. Let's start with the biggest project. Benelux is one of the largest base map rebuilds in Euro Truck Simulator 2 history. Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg are being rebuilt from scratch, not touched up, not because this one instantly tells you how serious SCS is. Eindhoven is a completely new city, being added to ETS2, and it's not just another dot on the map, it's a truck landmark. A fully rebuilt Eindhoven urban layout designed to modern ETS2 standards. Recognizable landmarks like the Eindhoven and the Liège. Industrial zones laid out for realistic truck access. A fully modeled DAF trucks factory, created in direct cooperation with DAF. Dedicated delivery, gameplay tied to truck manufacturing and logistics. This is one of the most important new cities ETS2 has added in years, especially for players who care about real truck brands. Next up is Antwerp, another brand new city coming as part of Project Benelux. What makes Antwerp special? Approaches along the Scheldt River. A large, detailed port of Antwerp, one of Europe's biggest. Industrial depots and heavy freight routes. Dense city roads mixed with port access. Iconic landmarks like Antwerp Central Station. Antwerp is built to feel busy, industrial, and alive. Exactly how it is in real life. Luxembourg City may have existed before, but this version is essentially new from the ground up. Confirmed features: roads climbing and descending through valleys, crossing the Grand Duchess Charlotte Bridge, historic fortifications blended with modern districts like Kirchberg, industrial depots, steel facilities, and logistics hubs. A recognizable skyline including the three towers. This brings terrain, elevation, and depth that the old map never had. So yes, brand new cities are coming, and they're big ones, but they don't exist on their own. They're part of a complete rebuild of the Benelux region, and that's where the project really goes next. Liège, industrial and geographical depth. Liège is being fully rebuilt with roads following the Meuse River toward Monson Island, a riverport delivery depot. Landmarks like Guillemins Railway Station, Basilique de Cointe, and the Interrelief Memorial. The major E25, E42 interchange, hydroelectric, and recycling facilities. Brussels is being rebuilt as a modern transport hub. Redesigned ring road system, industrial zones in Forest and Anderlecht, improved traffic flow and signage, modern assets mixed with historic architecture. The UK is another confirmed long-term rework project. Sheffield was rebuilt from the ground up. New road layouts, dense urban detail, industrial zones reflecting steel and manufacturing, modern assets and signage. This set the direction for the rest of the UK. SCS is also redesigning motorways and interchanges, updating UK signage and road markings, refreshing industries and depots. This groundwork is essential for future UK content and for Ireland connections. Ireland is a fully confirmed ETS to DLC. What we know: left-hand driving, ferry connections to the UK and mainland Europe, coastal roads, rural countryside, and compact cities, ports, logistics hubs, and regional freight. Ireland adds a completely different driving rhythm. We cannot skip this one, because SCS Software has officially revealed the Iceland map expansion for Euro Truck Simulator 2. That means it's a fully confirmed DLC project, with dedicated development coverage on the official SCS blog. Iceland is shaping up to be one of the most unique and scenic expansions ETS2 has ever had, offering a completely different style of trucking compared to Europe. In June 2025, SCS announced that the team had begun work on the Iceland DLC. This expansion is all about rugged, stunning, natural landscapes, towering volcanoes and lava fields, vast glaciers and dramatic cliffs, black sand beaches and roaring waterfalls. Now we moving to update 1.58. Doesn't scream console on the surface, but under the hood, it absolutely does. Key console-related groundwork in 1.58. A completely redesigned UI and HUD, scalable for TVs and controllers. Cleaner menus with less mouse-dependent interaction. Improved physics stability, critical for locked console hardware. Driving Academy expansion, which works perfectly as a guided onboarding system for new players. This is exactly the kind of update you make when you're preparing a complex PC simulation for a wider audience. Another big piece of the puzzle is controller support. Over time, SCS has improved default gamepad layouts, made steering, throttle, and braking more predictable, reduced the need for keyboard-only shortcuts. Is it perfect yet? No, but it's far better than it was years ago, and that's not accidental. Console versions can't rely on heavy mods, community fixes, performance hacks. That's why base map quality matters more than ever. Projects like Benelux Rework, UK Rework, Route 66 Rebuild are essential because they replace ancient assets, improve performance consistency, standardize road layouts and signage, reduce legacy map issues that would break certification. You can't ship a console game with 2013 quality map sections. Now we're moving to buses and coaches. AI buses already exist. Coach models are in the game world. No playable passenger system yet. Why coaches make sense. Modern UI supports passenger systems. Driving Academy fits multiple careers. Physics updates support different vehicles. Console preparation supports broader audiences. Coaches are not confirmed for a specific update, but everything SCS is doing points toward that future. Now, we're moving to American Truck Simulator. Before we talk about cities and highways in Illinois, let's look at something beautiful and unique that SCS is recreating for the Illinois DLC, the water bodies. SCS shared a full preview focused on lakes, rivers, reservoirs, and wetland areas that you'll be able to see and drive past in the upcoming expansion. One of the most striking sites in Illinois will be the Lake Michigan waterfront in Chicago. Lake Michigan is one of the 5 Great Lakes, and in ATS, it's been recreated with realistic shores and beaches. You'll be able to drive along scenic stretches where the city skyline meets the water, including views near Lakefront Park and Oak Street Beach. This lakeside driving will give the state expansion a distinctive visual identity, different from the flat farmlands typical of the Midwest. Beyond Chicago, Illinois includes several other notable lakes and reservoirs, all being reconstructed in detail. Rend Lake, a well-known reservoir surrounded by forests and open country. Rend Lake Dam, an actual U.S. Army Corps of Engineers structure, recreated along with the lake. New changes you're already seeing, thanks to update 1.58, because SCS has already begun shaping the roads and traffic in and around Illinois and Route 66. This isn't just placeholder content, we're seeing real current-world connected routing improvements that form the backbone of the upcoming Illinois expansion. Here's what's already been added. Traffic routing through Illinois corridor junctions. Enhanced signage, logic approaching, industrial zones. Smoother interchanges between major freight routes, better lane guidance on arterial highways. These aren't just visual tweaks, this is traffic logic and infrastructure prep that feeds directly into the Illinois DLC project. Route 66 is a long-term scenic rebuild, not just a road. SCS is reworking towns and roadside locations, adding historic Route 66 architecture, improving road flow and realism. Route 66 is becoming a proper road trip experience. South Dakota is the next big frontier for ATS, bringing wide-open plains, rolling hills, and iconic landmarks like Mount Rushmore. Players will experience a mix of long-haul highways, scenic byways, and realistic small towns, all carefully recreated to reflect the state's geography. The DLC also includes industrial hubs and natural features like rivers and lakes, giving truckers both freight variety and beautiful landscapes as they expand their Midwest trucking network. American Truck Simulator is expanding beyond trucking with the new road trip gameplay, officially introduced by SCS. This mode lets players explore the ATS map in cars and pickup trucks, starting with the Ford car pack, including vehicles like the Ford F-150, Mustang, Bronco, and Crown Victoria. Road trip is all about scenic driving, viewpoints, and exploration, making routes like Route 66, Missouri, and South Dakota feel more alive and more about the journey than the delivery. British Columbia is a confirmed upcoming map expansion for American Truck Simulator, marking ATS's expansion deeper into Canada. This DLC focuses on mountainous terrain, dense forests, coastal routes, and long-distance highways, offering a very different driving experience compared to the US states. Expect steep grades, winding roads, dramatic elevation changes, and scenic landscapes, with key freight routes designed around real-world Canadian trucking challenges. British Columbia is shaping up to be one of the most visually impressive and demanding regions ATS has ever introduced. Before we wrap this up, I want to be clear and transparent. Everything we talked about today, Benelux, UK Reworks, Ireland, Iceland, Illinois, British Columbia, South Dakota, Route 66, Road Trip, and Update 1.58 is based on official SCS information, not rumors. All of these projects are confirmed, but most of them do not yet have release dates, because SCS delivers content when it's ready, not when it's rushed. Route 66 is a perfect example. Update 1.58 continues the Route 66 rework, but the full Route 66 experience is still being built over time. If I missed anything important, or if there's a feature or DLC you think deserves more attention, let me know in the comments. And before I go, I just want to say thank you. Honestly, if you enjoyed this video and you want to keep up with ETS2 and ATS news, updates, DLC breakdowns, and honest community discussions, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload. Your support actually means more than you think. When I look back just 3 months ago, this channel was sitting at around 50 subscribers, and today we're over 500. That growth is because of you, the comments, the likes, the shares, and the conversations we have on every video. So thank you genuinely for helping this channel grow, for supporting the content, and for being part of this trucking community. Drive safe, appreciate the journey, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.